Hello and welcome to Herald Hearth. You can call me Auntie A, and I am so excited to be here on the last day of the year recording this for you. There's some wonderful energy in the air. Incredible. My hands are buzzing, and I'm very much looking forward to getting into this reading. I feel like there's a lot of excitement, a lot of anticipation, the energy of looking forward, which makes sense because if you're watching this at the time that I am posting it, it is December 31st of 2025. We are leaving behind the year of the snake and we are moving into the year of the horse, the fire horse. Moving from shedding our skins. Look at that. 5 of, what is that, swords. Moving from unnecessary competition and pain. Moving from dealing with inner hurts, on that inner work. And moving into something a bit different. More. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for being here with me today. I ask that you take with me a long, deep breath all the way in and out, kind of like an accordion. So, keep breathing. You may hear a small buzzing sound from here, but this was the candle I was led to use today, even though when I lit it, I wasn't sure it would stay lit. But you know what? Sometimes we gotta trust that when we light a fire with Spirit, it will be exactly the fire it needs to be. So here it is for you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, guides, and guardians. For those who are here watching this message, what do we need to know on this beautiful last day of the year? The King of Swords. The Griffin. Interesting. What else? Woo! The Ace of Coins. Oh my goodness. Okay. What a fabulous way to start this reading out. Let's start this down here. You are in a whole different energy than you have ever been. Ever. This is like this is like a level up. This is like slaying the boss in a video game and being given something afterward. This isn't something that you're just given because I'm hearing this isn't given to everybody. Ooh, this is crackling away. My goodness. This is not given to everybody because you earned this in a big, big way. You earned this in a big, big way. Oh, this is sitting upside down for you. There we go. That's much nicer. It might be something that at first you don't necessarily recognize. Keep your eyes open, I'm hearing. Keep your discernment sharp. Trust your discernment. Trust your sword. Trust your ability to know. This new year is bringing in a whole new cycle. One that required you to get up to this level. One that required you to take some tests, some exams. This isn't just like something that a class that anybody can get into. This is like an exciting, I'm hearing elite. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Normally I don't like to discuss things as in like separation. So like we are separating ourselves as individuals from our communities and the world around us. That said, I feel like this is happening because you're meant to be a leader. Not because you're set apart away from other people. Not because you are not one of all of the humans. Yeah, okay, so this is my card for being set apart in a way that's negative, in a way that's, you know, this is the nine of swords. It's very heavy energy. And I don't really see you in that anymore. I see you as being lifted up. Interesting. Lifted up. Okay. Let's see, what do we have here? Woo! Queen of Wands. Wow, energy. Pele. The goddess Pele of of Hawaii, I think. I believe I'm getting that right. If not, if you know more about any of these mythological or folklore figures, I'm always willing to learn, so please share. But there is this free, wild, what's the word? It's fiery, it's molten, that's it, it's molten. I'm looking at the pool of wax in this right now. Oh, it's molten because it's in the crucible. Okay. Spirit, tell me a little bit more. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is making a ton of sense. So the force, oh, look at that. Ace of Wands, Ace of, woo! Got some energy here today. I don't know who you are, but I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be hosting because this is very, very cool. This is very cool, you guys. I am so excited to be here. Okay. I'm going to take a breath. I'm being told to set this one aside for a moment, so we're going to do exactly that. We're going to set it over here. You're creating something. You are supposed to be creating something. You're supposed to be a leader in a way that has not been done before, I'm hearing. Has not been done before. Woo! This fell off the deck. 10 of Cups. That was in our last reading as well. So you're meant for more. You're meant for more than where you've been. The challenges and the things that you went through, that you've gone through in your life up to this point are gone. Like, come back if you see this the day of it's posted by any chance. Come back in the new year and tell me if you feel led to, because I am so curious. You have been through so much. You have been, I'm hearing, you've earned your wings. You've earned your wings. You've earned your place. You've passed a test. And life is never completely easy. Life is never all roses. It's never all love and light. And I understand that that phrase is utilized in a lot of different ways. Take it as it resonates. But here, I am interested in duality. I am interested in acknowledging all parts of the self and all parts of the journey, because the journey isn't easy. Anybody who says the journey is easy is requires a little bit of perhaps thought, because it is not, this life is not easy, but it can be easier than what it has been for you. Does that make sense? It's been a challenge over and over, and it's almost like I'm seeing some hesitation to receiving this Ace of Coins, and this hesitation to picking up this in this case it's a pen or a paintbrush. But the Ace of Wands is force and creativity. It's not just artistic creativity. 7:37 on the clock as I said that. It's not just artistic creativity. It is the creative spark, the force. I believe chi is another word for the energy, the vitality, the spark. And not only are you being shown that you've earned your way here, you've earned your wings, you've worked up to this point, you're receiving something in this new year in recognition of that. You are powerful and graceful, able to dance. This is buzzing like crazy. I hope the sound isn't bugging you, but I'm taking it as confirmation. And then of course we have the fire, Ace of Wands. It's like she's holding this and you're being said, like, as you go into this new year, be prepared to pick up your pen, I'm hearing. Be prepared to pick up your things. Be prepared to pick up what you need. We're going to go over here. So this was the Tarot of the Divine deck, if anybody was interested. And this is the Citadel Fantasy Oracle deck. All right, Spirit. So tell us, reveal to us what it is. Oh, here we go. What it is that we're here for today. This one just now? Yep, okay. The Priest. Perseverance and faith. Yeah, that has been so much a part of your journey. You have been you have needed to have faith and perseverance, because otherwise it would have just consumed you entirely. Yeah, I'm seeing there's a necessary journey, a necessary level of faith. And I'm hearing the universe is rewarding your faith. Perhaps you were concerned, perhaps there was some doubt in amongst the perseverance and the faith, and that is not an inherently bad thing, right? A little bit of doubt is inherently not a bad thing, but you didn't allow it to risk your faith. That's the difference, right? You didn't allow that risk here, the doubt within your faith and in your journey to risk the whole thing. You understood that even if you had doubts, that is what makes faith faith. You understood that you were not playing a losing game. You're no longer playing at the house where the house always wins. I'm hearing. It's like you're being given a coin and you're being told, don't gamble it. Don't risk it in the same way you've risked it before. Interesting. Interesting. Tell me more about that, Spirit. What's going on there? Not yet? Oh, okay. We're moving on to the next card. We'll come back to that. All right. I'm hearing move your body. If you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling anxiety within your bones and your fascia and your flesh, if in your muscles and your ligaments, if you're having tightness, if you're having, I'm feeling like a buzzing energy in my wrists, like just something within that needs to get out. Move, dance, do something that is going to make you feel free, and don't do it for anybody else. And if you can, if it's something that you struggle with, 1111, don't do it in front of anybody else at all. Unless you feel that you can like really truly find that space, like this is for you. And so doing it in front of other people, if being in front of other people is going to throw you off, do it alone first. Get used. Yeah, this is going off. Do it alone first. That's okay. It's okay to need to practice becoming, okay? But do it anyway, I'm hearing. The storyteller. Ooh, interesting. Viewpoints and control. There has been an old story filled with loss and risk at a house where the house always won, and the odds were against you, I'm hearing. And you were holding out faith even though the odds were against you, even though you understood that you were awake to the fact that what you were believing in, what you were persevering for, was not something that the world saw. The world sees that as an unnecessary risk and a loss waiting to happen. And you looked at it and thought, no, my spirit knows there's something here for me. And so there's this new viewpoint that you've gained, new perspective. And you understand that a lot of the shadows you see in life are filtered through your perceptions, I'm hearing. So as we learn to better make more flexible, to make our perceptions a bit more flexible, as we learn to do that, we learn that there are more interpretations of the world around us than just the one we know. And in releasing that control over what our perception has to be, it actually opens our eyes further. And it allows us that freedom of expression, because we understand that the way others perceive things is also through their own viewpoints. Okay? We are releasing control of how other people see us for control over how we see ourselves. Ooh, I love it. The painter, productivity and creation. Yeah, so this is coming out right over our Ace of Wands, and this to me is a card about getting to it, getting on it, whatever it is, not thinking about it anymore, but doing. That was actually the little bit of the energy of getting to this reading. It was quite interesting. I was tempted to go do other things to prepare. I was tempted to do this, that, and the other thing. And Spirit said, no, just sit down. Sit down. Keep it simple. I feel like there's one more. Is that so, Spirit? Oh, thank you. Both of them? Yes. Here? Yes. Okay. We're going to make a little return to pile at the end. I think it's quite interesting. All right, let's set those aside. Okay, I'm feeling this deck. This is actually a deck that I was just gifted for Christmas. It's called the Mini Mother Peace Round Tarot Deck. It is an older deck that my wonderful partner had in his home for quite some time before he met me, and it was gifted to me just this Christmas, and it has been such a wonderful companion to chat with and to share. It's got a lot of wisdom within it, and I am so excited to share it with you guys. Let's see here. What do we have? Is this both for these? Yeah, okay, so we're starting here. I am even seeing you're going to be changing how you approach things. Maybe you already have. Maybe you're making things simpler, letting the chips fall where they may. Interesting. Okay, so let's start with this. Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh. A butterfly. I can't show these cards terribly, terribly close, but I will give you a brief glance. Just because there is some nudity on it, which is not an inherently bad thing. It is just a YouTube thing. But there is a hand holding this, and that hand is you. It's this connection with this sort of truth, this knowing that is within your body. I'm seeing a spine, an antenna, a sword being held upright within spirit, being connected to spirit through your body, I'm hearing. That is going to put you in a place where creation is going to be like a butterfly effect, I'm hearing. It's going to be a butterfly effect. It's going to be, you're going to think you're painting maybe in a broad stroke, and all of a sudden you'll see it in a different light, and there will be an incredible design within it. That's so exciting. So exciting. Ace of Swords, what's this one? Woo! Seven of Cups, pouring out. I'm seeing a message of peace, a message of prosperity, saying, not only will you get this one coin, but we're actually going to set you up so that you have enough to pour into other people. Enough to pour into other people, enough to fill other cups, to be generous with others without overextending yourself. So I'm seeing, in the context of this, I'm seeing a connection to the self, to that antenna within you, is actually what brings in that abundance. The knowing you have within you, and then the taking of whatever steps you need to, even if it feels small. There's a butterfly effect. So you got to remember, every time you take an inspired action, and by inspired action, I mean when you are okie dokie. Six of Cups. Oh my gosh, celebration. Yeah. When you connect with your truth, your sovereign expression of yourself, it will be so much deeper than you can imagine, and it will be so much more abundant than you can imagine. There will be more celebration. There is, I see here, we have Six of Cups. I see horses. We're moving into the year of the fire horse. We have 3 of them here. 1, 2, 3. And then 6 women, it looks like, each carrying their own cup with a snake rising. That reminds me of Kundalini rising. I actually don't know a terribly great deal about a Kundalini rising, but that might be important for somebody. We have a balance of seahorses, fire horses. We have, I'm almost seeing like, so the Six of Cups is often about, you know, childhood, the inner child. I'm actually seeing like, what's the word you want me to use, Spirit? I'm getting a bunch here. What's going on? Tell me. Oh, I'm hearing this is how your ancestors show up for you. Ooh. Cavalry is coming, baby. The cavalry is here. Cavalry is here. So it's almost like they're coming in with this new viewpoint and this new sun and a tide to wash away all of the last of whatever you has followed you this year. And behind it, there will be sun. And your ancestors, I'm seeing specifically feminine ancestors might be accurate for somebody, or your matrilineal line, coming in to help clear this for you as this day passes away. And if you're watching it at the time of, it might mean for this new year, it might mean tonight, but this is a timeless reading. So I'm going to say, I mean, I don't normally like to give timelines, I don't think, but I just heard in the next 24 hours. Ooh, powerful. Yeah, okay, so where there has been grief, where you were fighting battles that you were dragged into, I'm hearing with harpies. Ooh, interesting. Brought into with harpies, setting you in a place where you're utilizing your sword of truth for trying to defend yourself, and it's not working. I'm hearing that's over. I'm seeing this fight has been happening, and then these ancestors are coming in to be like, ha 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 ha. Oh, don't even worry, honey. Don't even worry. We got you. We're going to change this controlling, aggressive. unnecessary energy, so that you can regain some control over your perspective and that you can step into that Queen of Wands, abundant energy. Because I think that you are shining. You're shining bright like the sun here, and others can see, yeah, oh, Six of Wands, celebration. Oh yeah, this victory is won. Is won. This victory is won. It is over. It is finished. And so it is. Do you choose it? Because I can say that. Auntie A, I can say that all I want. You are the one who has to choose that. Is it done? And so it is. Tell me more about this Ace of Coins and the Gambler. Ooh, I'm hearing a fear of risking it wrong. A fear of losing this one. You're not going to lose this one. This one has your name. I'm seeing a name carved into it. This one has your name on it. Tell me a little bit more about that, Spirit. This one has your name on it. There isn't going to be the shadowy hands that have been in your life, that have been gripping and grabbing and sneaking and stealing and trying to take things that didn't belong to them because they saw the light coming off of you, because they understood that you were leveling up. I'm seeing a hand like smack, like swat away somebody's hand. You're protected. You are protected. I'm even feeling some resistance to this. Like, oh, you haven't seen, yeah. Oh, you haven't seen how I can fail. You haven't seen how spectacularly I can F up, I'm hearing. And Spirit's saying, no, we were there. We saw it. You were in a different situation. You were a different version of yourself. And this is not that moment. So that's got to stop. And if you have people in your life that are talking like that, maybe consider taking a little bit of space. Because you are the Priestess of Swords. I'm seeing this icy energy, the owl wisdom. And not just wisdom coming into you, but wisdom going out. I feel like you've been in a world of hibernation internally for a long time. And I'm almost seeing this as being like the dove here, the same messenger energy, almost like your future self is sending your past self a message. Of, we are wiser now. We are wiser now. Take a breath. There it is. Thank you. Priestess of Wands. Okay, so we've got the Priestess of Swords and the Priestess of Wands. We've got the King of Swords, Queen of Wands, Ace of Coins, Ace of Wands. This is a new beginning. Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning. You are being elevated. You're being asked to walk in a new direction, integrating all of these things that you have learned. Because the Priestess of Wands is not somebody who just comes out of nowhere. She has mastered. You don't master the first because it is an inspirational energy of force, but you master the second through to the 10. The 10 of Wands. And I can't show you this one very close. I'll maybe go like this and show it to you. There's a lion behind my finger as well. But there is a very powerful sovereign energy coming off of you. The ability to create life. I'm seeing something on your left ankle. And I'm seeing fresh locks going in. So maybe somebody had fresh braids done. But it's this energy of like releasing of the old. So taking off the old and replacing it with the new. And I'm seeing that being connected to wisdom. So please take this metaphorically. I don't mean it... I'm not trying to be literal. I'm just using the words that are coming through. But I am seeing this sovereign energy. I'm seeing this brightness in your solar plexus. This connection to your divinity that pours out over into the world. And you walking with that knowledge, unafraid, with strength. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Stunning. You are being called to walk forward in your strength. And if you need guidance, ask your higher self to join you in this now moment. Because the more that you learn, eventually you will come to a day where you will see yourself looking back from the other side. It's okay to ask yourself, your future self, for help. It's okay to ask your angels, guides, and guardians for help. But there is something within you can do. Tell me a little bit more about this King of Swords and the Priest, perseverance. Thank you. Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's been this boundary around yourself mentally. And it's like you've been taking the truths that you know and you've been trying to find the cracks in that wall around you. You've been trying to find the cracks. You've been trying to find its weak point. And it's like I'm seeing here these two crows. Tell me a bit about this energy, Spirit. What is this? Ooh, I'm hearing you might feel like you've been made a mockery of. Interesting. But you are not being mocked. This is there is some kind of guidance from on high, I'm hearing. And so you've had a lot of perseverance, a lot of faith. And part of that has been knowing that there's more than what you can understand in that moment. Ooh, I love that. Knowing that there's more than you can understand in a moment. And understanding where your blocks are and where your blocks have been. Ooh, I'm hearing paradigm shift. Powerful. Oh gosh. Okay, so a paradigm, for anyone who might not know, a paradigm is something that informs how you see the world, but you aren't even aware of it. That's what makes it a paradigm. So you are not only becoming aware of this thing that holds your mindset in a certain locked place, or has, but you are actually moving beyond it, I'm hearing. You've had faith. You've had perseverance that there was more in your own mind for you. Oh, the Fool! Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Fool. The Sun. New life. Spiritual connection. It's like, try something different. Have a little fun with it. Because that's how you're going to get out. Oh, I'm hearing that mocking, kind of like crowing energy that maybe has felt a little bit harsh in the past. Take a second look at it and see if what has been said is actually hurtful, or if the way that you are receiving it is making that difference. Do we want one for here? No. Okay, thank you. Okay, anything else right now, Spirit? Yes, I'm hearing a few more cards. Oh, this is so wonderful. It might feel a little disorienting, I hear. This might be very disorienting for you, but that's because it is so new. It is so the new way. This is the new world, new human, new you. Yeah. You in your power, the magician. You with all of the elements before you, with all of your experience up to this point, saying, I had faith and it panned out. Yeah, Ace of Cups. I think that's every single ace on the board, you guys. Yeah. Your faith will be, what's the word? So I see like open hands, faith. Your faith will be rewarded. And place this into your hand. Oh my goodness, you guys. New year, new energy, aces all across the board. Powerful. How do you want this? This way? Okay. Yeah, allow us to help you. Allow us, I'm hearing your spirit guides, your angels, your guardians, dropping coins into your hand, saying, let us give you this. You are in a better place than you think, because what is past is gone. Now take that as it resonates, but let us help you. You got this. Oh, it's done. It's over and done. Okay, this energy that I was talking about, this competitive energy where jealousy, frustration, anger, feeling slighted, other people's feelings that way. The universe is like, oh no, we're done with that. We're done with it. We are dealing with it. Don't worry about it. We've got this. Just stay in your power, stay in your energy. Remember what your viewpoint is and that you can change it. Oh my God. The Fool. Again, you guys, double Fool. Every single ace on the table. You don't even understand. Justice. 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 This new cycle is justice. It is part of your justice. Yes, High Priestess. Thank you, Spirit. This is part of your justice. You have come so far, and you have so far to go. You have so much ahead of you, and Spirit is saying, we're trying to get you set up for that. You're going to need the money. You're going to need the resources because you have places to go and people to see, stuff to do. Spirits to free, I'm hearing. Oh my gosh, that's so powerful. Spirits to aid in their healing. Yeah, you are more capable of balancing. We have the Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess, which are both balance cards. You're balancing all of this. You are. And you know, you might not feel that you can do it yet, but you can. Somewhere in you knows it. Because you wouldn't be here 31 minutes and 11 seconds into this reading if you didn't. You would have been long gone. And that's okay. If somebody ever clicks on my videos and Magician. Somebody ever clicks on these and they feel like it's not for them, that's fine. Because I want this to, the intention is that this finds who it's meant for when it's meant for you. And only you, the listener, will know if that's the right moment for you. The Magician. I'm seeing right here. Ace of Wands. Pick up your magic wand, whatever it is that you use to excitedly create, expand, speak your truth. Good. It's gracious. Thank you. One more. Thank you. Yeah, this time of burden, this time of I just have to step a few more steps and we're almost home. It's over, baby. You got there. You made it. Now you made it and you have all 10 of these sticks. You have all of this energy right at your doorstep, I'm hearing. Thank you. Yeah, you're walking away from old cycles that don't serve you. And that is a confirmation, I think, that if you are in the middle of that decision, you are strong enough to walk away. But I really do think that you have already walked away from something. I really, really do. Because this does not come to somebody who's sitting in stagnancy. This comes to somebody who is moving in the Fool energy, who's taking the wisdom that they've learned, moving with their guide's leadership, moving with the sun behind them. I'm seeing this Spirit is like clearing out this nasty energy to like reveal the sun, and then you're able to follow it. And I'm seeing strength. You have the strength to receive this. You do. You have the strength to receive this. No more from that deck. Thank you, Spirit. Check these. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. Last few cards I'm hearing are for confirmation. So I'm hearing I'm tired. If you're tired, take a nap, I just heard. Seriously. Don't just sit in your tiredness and not do anything about it. You're not meant to live tired. You're not meant to live exhausted in your spirit, body, mind every day. In fact, that makes us easier to just kind of push around and keep asleep. So you got to take care of yourself. Okay? I say that with love, but, you know, it's a tough world out there. I'm not going to pretend like it's easy. Okay. The Aspirant. Ambitions, diligence, and setbacks. You've had a lot of setbacks in your life. You feel like you've had glimpses of moments before, moments where you thought you saw the abundance, you thought you got what it could have been, and then it ended very abruptly, and you were very frustrated because you thought, well, what's the ambition for? What's my diligence for if I'm just going to hit roadblock after roadblock? Is it not working? Am I not supposed to go this way? And Spirit's saying, no, 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 no. It's part of the journey. This time you're being handed keys. Being handed a key. Something you already know within you. These keys have been forged within you. It's like that molten energy I spoke of at the beginning. It's almost like these keys are being forged out of that molten energy. So just take a breath. Allow the stars to turn. Allow the wheel of time to turn. And keep your hands open, right? Keep the faith. Ooh, be ruthless in your conviction, I'm hearing. Do not let anyone, not your mama, not your dad, not your sister, not your brother, not your cousins, not your boss, not your friends, no one. Let no one tell you that this all ain't for you. This is not for anyone else. And just because somebody looks at it and they say that's not for me, so it can't be for you, doesn't make them right. Doesn't make them right. So stand in what you know. That past is over. That viewpoint is done. That control over you is cut. You have walked that walk. You have gotten what you needed from it, and you are done. So be ruthless in your conviction. Be ruthless in your perseverance and your faith. In your knowing. The 9 of coins, you guys. Be ruthless in your knowing. Not to be unkind, not to be cruel, but to stand on what you know is for you, on what you know you've been through and learned, on the strength that you have built and that has been built in you, on the journeys that you've taken and the things that you've gotten out of it, in your ability to manifest, to move in this world connected to spirit, and to see that bloom outward like the butterfly effect, to walk as a sacred fool with your heart and your soul and the divinity within you leading you, knowing that you can leave behind old ideas. You can, you have to leave behind old ideas and viewpoints of control in your life. You have to. And I know I'm being super intense. I don't want to tell you what to do, but that is what's coming through. Angels, ancestors, guides, guardians, thank you for making that so clear, because that viewpoint isn't true. And it's what kept the risk high. It's what kept the losses going for some time. And I'm hearing there's new coming in, and you are strong enough and centered enough. You have the I'm hearing container, the Saturn's container of boundaries and structure in order to hold this abundance that we're about to pour into you, because you're going to move with it. You're going to do with it. That is what it is. That's what it's meant to be. You know, it's the idea of you're meant to have money because you're going to do good things with that money. You have gifts. You're meant to use them. And your perseverance and your faith has been part of that gift, even if it hasn't felt like it sometimes. It has given you and will continue to give you even more fulfillment, knowing, moving as the sacred fool, understanding that anytime you run into a wall, a mental wall, a paradigm that controls you, you are able and capable and strong enough and have the backing to move beyond it and into this independent, sovereign, abundant self. Incredible. Oh my gosh. I am so excited for you. Is there any more cards you want me to pull, Spirit, for this collective? No, but that little crackling wick is going. I encourage you to keep your faith. Because when you have all of the aspects of spirit, earth, fire, water, air, pentacles, swords, wands, cups, the heart, the gut, the mind, and the spirit. Heart, body, mind, and spirit. That will keep you balanced and keep your feet off the ground. You don't need somebody telling you this old viewpoint of control to keep your feet on the ground. not keeping your feet on the ground. It's cutting your feet from under you, I'm hearing. And you have learned to stand on your own 2 feet again. In ways you will still heal, but you have healed a lot. And I think that is part of why you're here and part of why you are hearing. Is there something else, Spirit? No. Okay, interesting. I'm feeling messages. I'm feeling like something on the brink. It's not ready to come through yet. Maybe that's because of the day I'm filming it. It's still the it's the 31st of December, 2025. Maybe it's just one of those things where even I, as the reader, I can't know. 4044. Maybe that's not for me to know, and it's going to be unique to each of you. You're the only one who can truly see that. So work with your spirit, work with your ancestors, work with your guides and guardians. Thank them, thank yourself, because you made it here. You got here, and they are backing you, and they love you, and they want to give you I just heard the biggest hug, like group hug, tackle, like very familial, lovely energy. And I'm so thrilled for you. I'm so thrilled for all of us on this journey together. Yeah, Spirit's saying that's it for now. Go. Be free. Be at peace. Love one another and love yourself. And we will move into this new era better for it. What a stunning message. I am so grateful. Thank you for being here. I'm so pleased and grateful to be a host for your energy here. This is magnificent. If you feel led to share your story or share anything that you've been through, please feel free to go right ahead. I'm always happy to hear from you. In the meantime, thank you for being here for this last card pull of 2025, this last reading of December 2025 of this old era. And thank you for showing up for yourself in each now moment, because that's what sovereignty is. Remember, you can always come back to your breath. You can always come back to the source. Oh, I just keep smiling. Thank you for being you. I wish you an incredible day, a beautiful turning of the wheel, and a wonderful new year. This has been Herald Hearth. I'm Auntie A, and have a wonderful day.